Jai Hind friends, I'm Major Gaurav Arya and you're watching the latest news of the day. Very recently, the Prime Minister of India spoke to the Prime Minister of UK, Rishi Sunak, and both had a talk, and both parties were extremely eager to take forward, the free trade agreement between UK and India. In this free trade agreement, what has happened is that, it was initiated somewhere around 2022, and since then, more than, I think, 12 or 13 meetings have taken place, and it's all coming out now in the open that, we want to partner, and this strategic partnership, a very important strategic partnership between the UK and India needs to be taken forward, and, we need to take it also in the economic sphere, and we will give each other certain privileges and, more goods, Indian goods going to UK and more UK goods going to India, etc., etc. So there will be a lot of privileges, a lot of, tax breaks, and it's a whole this thing, which will a whole system which will encourage Indian trade with the UK and UK trade with India. Some of the richest people in UK, especially like Mittal, who's the steel king of the United Kingdoms, he is there, and a lot of rich Indians reside there, billions of pounds worth of investment, etc. So that is one part, and there's a very dynamic Indian diaspora in the UK, and the UK recognizes the power of the Indian diaspora, right? If you leave aside Khalistanis, who are not Indians, by the way, I do not think we should count Khalistanis as Indians. They may have been born in India, but I think they are a blot to humanity, and we pretty much don't care about the Khalistanis. If you take them out, Indians have an extremely clean record. Very low crime as far as the Indian NRIs are concerned. Most of them are highly qualified, and they are occupying top positions. They are responsible people. The jail population, the prison population of Indians in the UK is extremely low. The Pakistani population and the Khalistani population is extremely high. I mean, first the Pakistanis go to UK and then they go to prison. It's like hop. UK is, okay, you land in the UK and then you go to a British prison. I mean, that's how many Pakistanis end up spending time in UK, because grooming gangs, etc., etc. But India's got a spotless reputation, and which is why most of the countries, they want to invest in India. Very recently, 4 European countries, they promised, they have signed an understanding with India that they will invest more than $100 billion in India over a period of 15 years. This is a massive investment coming in one go over 15 years, $100 billion. And this is also an acknowledgement of India's growing economic stature and diplomatic stature. And looking at all this, the UK says that we also want some of it. So countries vying with each other, there's Saudi Arabia, there is UAE, there are so many countries, right, who are actually, saying that we want to invest in India, because above all, investment depends upon ROI, return on investment. And everybody is very sure that this investment will make a lot of sense for them as investors, because they'll get a lot of returns. That is one news for the day. And the second news is that NSA, Ajit Doval met Benjamin Netanyahu, and they discussed a lot of stuff, especially regarding the bombing in Gaza, humanitarian aid, etc., and the overall security situation in West Asia. We call it West Asia, the world calls it the Middle East, it doesn't matter. In West Asia, oblique the Middle East. Also very important what the Houthis are doing, and I believe some time back they hijacked, off the coast of Somalia. So the Houthis are in a separate area altogether, but this is Somalia, and when I talk about Somalia, proper Africa, and they hijacked a Bangladeshi ship. So all this area, right from the Red Sea to the Horn of Africa, down from there, this is a zone where if you don't get hit by a missile, you will get hijacked by the Somalians. So the Houthis are active, the Somalians are active, and this is something that the world is trying to fight against, and I'm sure they must have discussed a lot of stuff. They must have discussed the ceasefire. It will all come out, details will slowly come out, but NSA, Mr. Ajit Doval going to Israel and meeting with the Israeli Prime Minister, I think it's a very, very big deal. Thank you for watching this video, ladies and gentlemen. I'll catch you again tomorrow with another video. Till then, Jai Hind.